Hi everybody, this is Marcia with Living Divinity. Thank you for joining me. I want to thank all of you. Thank God that we have the opportunity to come together. Thank all of you, our subscribers from the beginning to now. And again, we have some trickling in. So thank you all. Without you, there's no need for me to be here. So I send you love and light. And I hope this reading has something for you. So I'm doing a reading, really not pulling cards. So I want to tell a story, and it could be your story. Just take what resonates and leave behind what does not. So I kind of feel like someone might have been tempted. Your person might have been tempted to reach out to you, or your person didn't feel like they could give you what they needed, but they certainly were tempted to connect with you. But they had other things going on, and they knew intuitively that if you found out exactly what they were doing, you might be totally like a turnoff, right? Say your person is provocative or very sexual and freely gives, right? And you are one that only wants one, and you're choosing to hold on to your sacredness, right? So you're working on yourself. You're staying away from any kind of temptation, whether it's drinking, overeating, anything that's not good for you. You are trying to be determined to live your life as clean as possible. So your chakras, as I was flipping through the cards, I really noticed a lot about the different chakras. So pay attention to your chakras. You can Google that. I actually did some postings on chakras on my community page, and work on your chakras so they're all balanced out. Okay, so this person, you or this person, or maybe both of you, had a passion that was ignited. Maybe you just held hands, maybe you just had a kiss, and it was something that you didn't recognize as something that could be your reality. So maybe it's been a bit, maybe it's been a while since you've spoken to this person or communicated with them, but you kind of energetically feel like when you think about them, they think about you. Okay? So there's some sort of passion that was ignited some time ago. Maybe this person offered you a partnership, or you offered your person a partnership, and again, they were busy with the Seven of Cups, picking and choosing, and they may have seen you as the best one, and they're going to save you for last, right? For when they're ready to quit their wicked ways, that you'll be there. Okay, so these kind of delays, these kind of answers that are not, these questions, these feelings are not answered, might put you in a mental conflict. You might have been in a mental conflict for some time, or even your person. You're both confused about what really is this. I've never felt this connection with anybody else before. So you have to get out of your mind, otherwise it'll drive you crazy, right? So you decide to work on yourself. You might be someone who works with clay and makes pots. You might be an artist. You might be a painter. You might work with wood. Whatever it is that you do, you have to do something that feels good within you, so you can release this mental conflict. So you wake up every morning and you say, thank God for another day. And you pray that your day goes well. And you pray for your loved ones, that they will see clearly, you pray that they will reconnect with you. I was blessed to reconnect with my daughter, and we actually hadn't spoken for about, 5 years. So it's a beautiful thing when you put it to spirit that that's one wish that you would love to come true. So I thank God for that I'm reconnected with my daughter and there's no lost love. Okay, so you might be in this situation where you're waiting for someone to reach out to you. You're trying not to be hard on that person, knowing that your person has maybe actual full life. Like, it might be full, but how much happiness is there? And energetically, there's kind of no love there. Not because you wished it on him or her. You wish them the best, right? When you depart from someone. And, well, I kind of think that your person is really thinking about having victory and success with you. He knows, she knows that they've been trapped up in fear of this connection that's so strong. It's kind of scares the crap out of them. Okay, they don't know. They don't know if you're going to use them. They don't know if you're going to abuse them. And the thing they have to realize is they have to go through their healing. They can't bring what's happened to them in the past into a relationship with you. Okay, so I see that they are possibly reaching up to Spirit and asking Spirit to guide them and balance them so they can make a conscious decision on which way they're going. And they want harmony. They want that love that they've been longing for probably their whole lives. Maybe you've been blessed with feeling love, right? And in a certain way, like maybe you had very loving parents or very, very loving friends, very loving siblings. So you know what real love really is, even though you may not have experienced that love of companionship, the one that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, but you can dedicate yourself. So I see that there's been a lot of black magic put on your relationship, your, what's that other word? Situationship. And I say a prayer. Dear Lord, please release the chains that bind these two from being separated. Cover them with your loving Spirit, Lord. Send thousands of angels around them to protect this union so that they can step onto their path and they can follow your guidance, dear Lord. Okay? And we say thank you, God. Amen. Break the curse. Break the chains. Break the bonds that keep you two apart. That's my prayer for you. So I say, even though maybe you don't have a lot of memories together, maybe it was something that now, after all this time, seems fleeting. Don't hold on to the negative. Maybe your person spoke some harsh words to you, but understand that they were going through things and they just felt like they had to push you away at that time. So it had nothing to do with you, everything to do with what they were going through. So I also want to say, speak your truth about it when the time is right. And when your person connects back with you, when and if, because everybody's story is going to be different, right? We want to see into our future the loving things that we want. It might not be that person, but if you really truly believe that that's your person, then stand in your truth and Be willing to hear her or him speak when they come to you, when they call you, if they send you a text, if they send you an email, if they show up at your front door. Invite them in and be willing to listen, okay? So I see that you'll be having triumph in your life. You'll be triumphant in your pursuits. You will build your life to where you don't really need anybody. It's when you get to that point when you fully, let's see, this card kind of resonates with this reading. I release my need to be perfect and I center into my commitment to serve the world more love. So you can't serve the world any love if you don't have a self-love. Okay, so keep working on yourself and be triumphant in that goal, and you will begin to carry an aura, and you will begin to attract many, and unfortunately you'll attract, what do they say, the light attracts the moths. Well, you're going to attract negative and positive, so you have to discern, and you have to decide whether you're going to let these people even come into your life to know anything about you, right? But whatever you choose for you is going to be right. Kind of feel like I'm talking to a lady, a female essence, okay? So when it's time to rest and rejuvenate, don't force yourself to keep moving, okay? Take a breather. It's your body telling you. Maybe Spirit has a message he wants to give you. So if you find a quiet place, say you're at work and it's lunchtime and you have 10 minutes to go out to your car, just to open the windows and lean back a little and close your eyes, do that for yourself, okay? It'll be worth the 10 minutes of peace and quiet. Okay, so the universe is always with you. When you pray and you ask God to be with you, be with me, Lord, be in my spirit, cleanse my spirit. I invite you into my home. I invite you into my car. I invite you into my life. The universe accepts graciously, and the universe wants you to be the best version of you. Okay, so build yourself a firm foundation and care for yourself. And you know, a lot of us have been grown up to be people pleasers. We have to cut that bind to us and learn that we please people who please us. We give equally to what people give us. Don't be an overgiver. Be someone who has discernment. It's a better choice. Okay, so foundation and achievements. You're building your foundation, and you're at that point where you're achieving. So nurture that achievement. Nurture it, love it, grow it, expand it, appreciate it, cherish it. Be that achievement. Make that achievement be all that it could be. Okay, so we have people around us who will throw obstacles in our way. Say if you decided, well, you know, I'm going to hold my body sacred, and maybe you're not, or maybe this is your person, okay, take it how it resonates. Maybe, I'll just say you, okay? Maybe you've been out there on the streets, right? And then you make a commitment to say, no, I'm going to hold myself sacred, okay? So the people that don't want you to do that, because then they have to take a look at how they're living their lives, they'll start bringing all of them around you. Oh, go for her, she's easy, or go for him. All you have to do is smile and blink your eyes at him and show him a little bosom, you know. And so those kind of, when you decide to be on a path, you will have so many people trying to drag you off of it, trying to give you reason not to. So you have to stand in your faith. You have to stand your ground. You have to say, no, this is my life. I'm going to live it the way that I believe Spirit wants me to live it. So other challenges and obstacles, say you do have someone out there that you really want to connect with, and that person really wants to connect with you, but for some reason you guys had a falling out. Why did you have the falling out? Was your person listening to lies about you and believing them? So you might be really angry about that, right? And say, how could David believe that about me? How could Joanne believe that about me? How can Susan believe that about me? Whoever your person is, right? The thing is there'll be a ringleader who is a master manipulator, and he or she will gather all the people, all of your friends, and they'll go and they'll say, oh, go tell her that you saw their person with another person around the corner in the car doing something, or whatever. They'll just fabricate whatever they can to confuse your person, right? And if your person has had a falling out with you, maybe your person doesn't feel comfortable calling you and saying, hey, is this really true? Or pull you aside. Maybe your person sees you and they're afraid to pull you aside and say, hey, is this true what I heard? Because I really didn't believe it, but I want you to know what people are saying about you, right? Then you think, well, why didn't that person do that? I'm an approachable person. And then they're also telling your person, oh, your person's evil. Your person, that's why you feel the way you do about that person, because maybe your person disclosed to her or his friends how they felt about you, right? And they didn't want you to come together. So they said, oh, that person's casting spells on you. That's not even real. It's not love you feel. It's all an illusion. Stay away from her. Stay away from him. Or they'll suck you in and then they'll use you for everything you got. So then your person, it gets confused, right? So we have to, even if it's your person that's watching this right now, they have to discern what's the truth and what's not. So they have to do their own investigation. They can't believe every Tom, Dick, and Harry, If that was the case, what would this world be? Okay, so I see material and spiritual prosperity coming into your life because you choose you. You choose you. You've gone through the muck. You've gone through the lowest part of your life possibly. And now God put you there or allowed you to get there. So you have two choices. You could either go crazy, or you could reach up to God and say, God, help me out of this darkness, right? So I see that Spirit is going to be blessing you soon with material and spiritual prosperity. Believe what you can accomplish, and get a little journal book and write it down and manifest it. See it in your future, and then Spirit will give you ideas on how you can get there, right? How can you get there? Maybe you just want good health. How can you get there? You can get there by eating cleaner, by exercising, by clearing your mental space, releasing stress. Stress is a killer. Stress will block your cortisol thing, and it'll